Howdy, howdy, howdy. I know a lot of people were not expecting me to do a video tonight, but this is not even going to be a live show tonight. It's just a video of an experience that I just had coming home from work. Um, I was on my way home, like I said, from work, and I got stopped by the police today. And you know, at first when I saw the police lights, I wasn't even expecting them to be after me, but they were after me. To make a long story short, I just bought my new vehicle that I have, and I don't have tags on them. But I do have insurance on it, and I do have my license and everything, so everything's copacetic with that. Um, the the problem was that the police stopped me because they didn't see a tag in the back in the where a tag is supposed to be. And so when the officer came up to me and he stopped me, I was I kind of figured for I kind of thought for a minute to see what it was that he was stopping me for, but then he told me what it was about me not having a tag in the back, and when he did, I I handed him my license. I handed him my insurance card. I handed him the bill of sale of the vehicle that I have and everything. And he went in the back and stayed for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Uh, and when he had stopped, I saw his lights on. And then I saw another set of lights coming on right after him. And so, before I finish, I want you to understand something. I had every right to be upset because I didn't do anything wrong, and I had every right to be a little bit ticked because this is being I'm inconvenienced now because this officer stopped me. But guess what? This officer was following the law. He saw someone that didn't have tags on, so he wanted to make sure that I was not a threat. Now, I know a lot of people see me as a pecan tan man, and yes, I am. And so you would think that I should be upset because the police stopped me, right? I'm not. I wasn't upset because I knew that this officer was doing his job. When he stopped me, I had both my hands on the steering wheel at 10 and 2. And I wanted him to see that I was not a threat. I have my license in my glove compartment, and I told him when I was getting my hands off the off the steering wheel, that my license was in my wallet in my glove compartment. Can I get it? He said yes. I gave him that. He saw me reach in the visor where I had the rest of my paperwork. I wanted him to see where my hands were at all times. You know the reason why? Because I didn't want to give him an excuse to be upset. Get worried, and I wanted to make it home, just like I know that he wanted to make it home. Now, the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is because I want you to understand something. To you black men that say that you have problem with the police, maybe you should stop having the attitude that you have towards the police. I came home. Now, to finish the story up, he checked my license, checked my insurance, checked everything about me to make sure that I was copacetic. He came back with my license, my paperwork and everything, said my license is clean, which I knew it was, and gave me my license back. And you know what I did before he left? I shook his hand and told him, "Thank you for your service." He shook my hand back, smiled, and he went on his merry way. I left before he did. Now, the moral of this story is this. Here it is. I could have been the next subject on the CNN fake news subject matter about black men get shot by the police. But they would not have shown what would have happened before that pecan tan man gets shot. They wouldn't have shown the fact that I had my body language was telling that police officer that he had a reason to be concerned about me, or that I got smart with that police officer, and that police officer probably had a bad day, and he would have then had an attitude. But because I did what I knew that God was telling me to do, which is first and foremost, submit myself to the higher authority. And you can find it in Romans 13th chapter, around the third and fourth verse. We are supposed to submit ourselves to our authority, because they do not wield those weapons in vain. Believe me, they do not. Now, if I would have acted stupid, if I would have if I would have got smart with them, got out of my vehicle and tried to intimidate the police officer, which would have never happened, then they would have shown me how much more of they were in charge instead of me. My whole point in saying all of this is, first and foremost, the police is not your enemy. You are your enemy when you act stupid in front of the police officer. My whole point in saying all of this, yes, I like saying that, but please, if you want to make it home safe, do yourself a favor and don't act stupid in front of the police. Do as they ask you to do, without an attitude, without the body language, without the rebelliousness, without the rebellion that's inside of you. If you want to get home safely, then submit yourself to the higher authority so that you can go home just like they want to go home. That's going to be it. That's going to be about it for right now. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.